The suspense, the magic, the mystery. It's all here. The intrigue. That's why people come. That's why people come here to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and I'm going to walk you through the most delicate subtleties of the human consciousness. We're going to go within and explore the realms of the human psyche that people do not typically venture in because they don't know how. They don't know how to access the gateway in order for them to touch the source of creation and feel the perfect love and oneness that is within all of our hearts and that nothing external could ever give to us because we have everything that we've ever needed to be perfectly joyful, loving, kind, compassionate, forgiving human beings already embedded within our framework. That is part of the condition of being a human. We have this. And when we remember who we are, all of that joy and love and peace is unlocked for us. And so we're going to do a Chicago style stream tonight. Maybe we'll play some heavy metal. Anyways, yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all well. Let's see. We got Ignorant in the chat. Dude, good to see you, man. I know you're missing me a lot, but it's been one day. It's been one day, and I feel like my mic's turned up way too loud, so I'm going to turn it down, dude. I feel like I'm screaming at everyone. Okay, things are back in at a reasonable decibel level, right? But yeah, Ignorant Iggy, you're my good mod. You're a good dude. I appreciate you, dude. I appreciate you, and yeah, I'm flattered. What can I say? I'm flattered. And I don't know if you're serious or not, but regardless, I'm flattered. That's the thing. I'm gonna take it as a serious comment. Let's see what else is going on. We got Christine the Bean here. Hello, Christine the Bean. Christine the Bean likes to be seen from behind the scenes. She doesn't like to be the streamer, but she likes to be a prominent member of the community, a very vital member of the community who's been my friend a long time. Good to see you. How you doing today? What's new with your world? What's going on with you? Are your nephews still being high school kids or your one nephew being a sophomore in high school and still avoiding you? Or is he too cool for you now? Is he gonna go off, driving around town picking up women? Right, that's his thing. You're no longer he's just too much now, or what's the deal? You got to get him into chess. By the way, you got to challenge him to a chess match. I'm gonna teach you some chess moves, and then you're gonna lure that kid back in, and then you can beat him in chess, and then all is well in your household. Subi, hey, good to see you, man. You say expand your mind. Yeah, I mean, we're all trying to expand our minds, right? Well, I don't know. I mean, are we? I wonder about that with everyone. Like some people are just, like the single mom with 5 kids. She's probably not trying to expand her mind as much, right? Because she's got like 5 kids to support and take care of, right? If you get a little free time and you're interested in like exploring higher realms of consciousness, then yeah, then that's what we do. That's what we do here. And you're kind of the same way, Subi. You like to experience those transcendental states, right? So some philosophers and spiritual gurus throughout the ages have said those transcendental states are actually necessary components of the human condition. They're actually things that tie us all together, and having those peak experiences, having those amazing experiences where you feel that perfect state of oneness and connection with others. Those states right there are actually what it's all about, according to some of the religious and philosophical scholars and priests and prophets and just gurus of our time and before us and before them. So yeah, I don't know. We're all trying to do that kind of stuff. At least I am. I don't know if I'm ever as successful as I want to be. Right? It would be nice just to be able to be like on cue, just be able to dematerialize into perfect love and oneness, like to a point where like your body is like completely disconnected, except you're like observing it and all that and that kind of stuff, and then just snap your finger. I can't snap it. I've never been able to snap well. I'm not a good snapper, just so you know. I've tried to snap, and then here's what happens. I'll get good at snapping, but then it starts hurting my knuckles. Like I'll get like tendonitis in my knuckles, and then I'm like, well, why do I even care about snapping so much? Like there's plenty of better things to do with my time, right? Than sit there and get tendonitis in my knuckles. Like I could drink water or go to yoga. Like I had an awesome yoga class tonight. I think I'm like really hyper right now. I need to like chill out a little bit. Let me drink some water. There we go. Now that I've hydrated, I will redirect the stream mindfully into the place where it was meant to go. Christine the Bean redeemed stretch. Gotta do a little stretching every now and then. You know, a little bit of stretching never hurt anyone. There we go. There we go. A little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to go into a place of meditation. Subi. I need to laugh at that. That's kind of funny, man. You say, glad you didn't take that gummy out. You'd be freaking me. I'd be freaking you out. It's good to stretch. I mean, ask Munhanu, right? I'm sure like you've seen plenty of stretching in your day. All right. I don't know. I don't know many people that stretch like I stretch, though. It's just how I stretch, you know. But animals stretch. That's a good argument for stretching being healthy, right? Animals stretch. Christine, you can't snap either. Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't think it matters. I just don't think it matters. Snapping is overrated. And Subi, you say a '60s West Coast baby, too much peace and free love. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Ooh, Ivan Neo, con style stretch. Yeah, good to see you. By the way, dude, welcome in, man. You know, you're like a celebrity in here. Do you want me to give you a shout out? I don't know where my trusty mods are. All I got is ignorant. Iggy's around here somewhere. But yeah, where's JT Farms? Where's my trusty mods here? Ivan is a cool dude. First of all, he's Chicago-ish. You know, we're both Chicago-ish. You know, South Side Polish, Chicago, right? That's how it used to be in the South Side, Ivan. I think that was before you got here. I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyways, he's a philosophy streamer on Twitch. He's a good dude. And the cool thing about him is he's very analytical, which I like. I like analytic philosophy. That's what I was formerly trained in. Even though I'm doing a lot of the Eastern philosophy now, you know, and I delve into what's called continental philosophy. Ivan's gonna want to like spit every time he hears the word continental philosophy because he hates it. But there's some decent stuff, dude. Come on, a little bit of continental. No, I mean, you know, I'm mostly an analytic guy. I'm big into necessary and sufficient conditions for X to be the case. All right. You know, and the problem with like analytic philosophy, it's hard to work into like a meditation stream, right? Like it's hard to be like the necessary and sufficient conditions required such that X is the case are that you're breathing at a slow, comfortable breath count in 8 seconds in and 8 seconds out. And that it's the case that you're seated in a comfortable seated position. If those conditions are satisfied, then you will find peace, love, and joy. Dude, Ivan, I should do a meditation using only analytic philosophy, like and that language. I should do it. I don't know if anyone's done that. Yeah, right. In the Chinese room. Except we'll make it like ridiculous. We'll do the Chinese room. We'll throw the trolley experiment in the Chinese room. All right. So we'll have the Chinese room going. We're gonna have the trolley experiment in the Chinese room. the Mary in the red or whatever that one is. I can't even think right now. Mary, the one where it's Mary's in the room and she can't see red, right? Because it's all the black and white. Everything's black and white her whole life. Everything has been black and white. There's that one. There's like we could throw all I want to put all the famous thought experiments together, clump them all together in the Chinese room, and then have the instructions be fed in and see what happens. Mary's room, yeah, of course. I'm like saying everything. I'm like, it's Mary, it's her room, blah blah blah. It's Mary's room, yes, yes. But okay, this is getting a little out of hand. I'm gonna drink some water. I have people that they actually just came here for meditation, and like I'm fucking holding them up here. All right, so yeah, so I come out here, I'm intense, right? And then we slow things down. And re-enter the state of perfect love and harmony, residing at the core of our being. Find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose, cross-legged, or in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. Once you have done so, gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. I have a Buddhist chant that chimes every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. So take 2 more slow and deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breathing. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that does not benefit you. Stay focused on your breathing. As thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your awareness to your breath count. On your next breath, inhale, gently raising your belly. And as you exhale, lowering your belly. Babies use abdominal breathing when they breathe. But as we get older and more stressed, we breathe shallower through the chest. The goal of breath is life. In this meditation, the goal is to expand your lungs and abdomen, to inhale as much oxygen as you can handle. Inhale, filling your belly, filling your chest cavity, filling your throat. Exhale, releasing your chest and your belly. Breathe in, first filling your abdominal region, then upwards to your chest. Exhale, releasing the chest all the way downwards, and then your belly. Continue this process of breathing. As thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing from your mind. And return your awareness to your breathing. Your foundational essence is love. Your purpose is to share your love with others. Helping them remember that their foundational essence is also love. Helping them remember their identity. And they will share their love with all whom they encounter. Until the dream of separation disappears and we reunite in consciousness once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego, which blocks your third eyesight. Stay true to your breathing. As thoughts arise in your mind, release them and return to your breathing. Go deeper into the breathing. Travel deeper into your breath. Deeper into your breathing. Deeper still into your breath. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not benefit you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obstructs your third eye vision. Stay true to your breathing. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of consciousness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth surrounding this love. Experience the perfect peace residing here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this location, you are never alone. For you are connected with all of creation. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear and worry. Stay focused on your breathing. As distracting thoughts enter your mind, release them, returning to your breath. On your next breath, travel to your center point. The place residing 2 inches below the belly button. This location is known as the Dantian Energy Center. It is at this place where your love flows the strongest. Focus on the Dantian. It is here where golden light emanates. For here is perfect love. The foundational unifying force of all creation. The oneness of perfect monism. The gateway to the source of all creation. We stand here at the holiest of all altars. witnessing that which is ineffable. Remembering who we truly are. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear and worry from your mind. Gently open your eyes, returning to this present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. That was good. That was a good meditation. It was solid. Thank you. Thank you for going there with me. Thank you for traveling to that place with me. It's not as much fun to go there alone, but when I'm with you, when I'm with all of you, we can enter that place and feel that perfect oneness, feel that love so much stronger because we're connecting with that perfect love in each one of us. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. None of this petty bickering and fighting and hating and projecting and ego. That's not where it's at. That's not where it's at. That path, the path of looking externally for happiness and joy, implies that you don't already have everything within to be perfect and to have perfect love and all that. It implies you don't have it. It implies you're empty. Searching externally, that was the wrong move. You search externally, you're always going to end up disappointed because you're looking for something that you already have, and you're not going to find it outside of you. It's in you. So it's important that we do the work, and we do meditation and yoga and all the internal energy arts, and we go within and remember who we are so we can remember what it's all about and be kind human beings to the people around us. So thank you. Thank you for being there with me. Devana Yoga, namaste. Oh, thank you. Welcome in. Big shout out to Devana. Devana is one of the few remaining yoga streamers on Twitch, and we need more yoga on Twitch. The other notable yoga streamer is Grace. Grace Yoga is back doing some Saturday morning streams. I know you were in there for one of her streams with me. But yeah, we need more yoga on Twitch. I'm a huge proponent of yoga. I did I took a beautiful yoga class today at my studio, Rising Lotus, and it was so necessary, you know? Like before you do yoga, sometimes you're like, I don't know, I guess I could go, I guess I couldn't. But then you go and you're like, oh yeah, that's right. This is why I always go, because it makes me feel connected and whole and perfect and beautiful and everything once again, right? You just remember everything, you know? It's like why was I not doing this, you know, all my life, right? That's what people say. I have a practice. In my practice, I do yoga every morning, but there's something different about actually going to a studio too, or going to a class, you know, like seeing Devana's class. And you know, like when you're with a teacher, you learn a lot. You learn a lot of new things. You know, a lot of little details, subtle details, I call them, that you wouldn't know, or you forget about over time if you just practice on your own. Devani, you said, yeah, you did. You finally met her. Yeah, that's right. You know, I'm glad. I'm glad you two connected because she's awesome, and you're awesome, and we need more yoga on Twitch. One of the things that I always that I forget sometimes when I'm doing yoga is my pinky toe, right? You gotta always keep an eye on your pinky toe, and you would not believe how many yoga instructors over the years are like, all right, make sure you're stretching out that pinky toe, or little things like that, or make sure your core is tight in this forward bend, right? Or make sure you're maintaining a slow, regular breath count, right? Like make sure you're breathing, right? Don't hold your breath. There's all these, make sure your shoulders are relaxed, right? That's a big one for me. That's a big one. Like when I do Warrior One, when I'm doing Warrior One, like I got in a bad habit. Of raising, of doing this, of raising this up, but it's supposed to be down, You're supposed to have your shoulders down in it. But I got in this terrible habit for years. I was always just raising. And same thing with the Bikram. With the Bikram stuff, your shoulders are supposed to be down, your biceps are supposed to be touching your ears, but like it's hard. I got in the bad habit of raising them up a little bit, and so I've been working at fixing that in balance for like 6 months or so, maybe longer, maybe like a year. But it's tough because it's really ingrained in that muscle memory. It's tough to keep my shoulders down. But yeah, so that's something that's going on with me. Hey, we got Placenta, man. Good seeing you, brother. You say, yo, Agni, great to see you, big bro. Hopping over here from Chagish. Oh, nice, cool, awesome. Yeah, I didn't know he was streaming right now. Oh, maybe is he still streaming? Because this is gonna be the raid. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna finally do it. We're gonna raid. If you check it out, Placenta, check it out. See if he's still streaming. Because if he is, we are gonna raid. JT, what do you think? If I get your yeah, let's do it. Okay, what do you think, JT? Yes or no? Thumbs up. Should we raid Chad Guy? This is kind of like a big deal. I mean, it's your call. All right. I think we're going to do it. All right. What the hell is his name? Lost Loafer or something like that? Hold on. Let's get the raid call. This is ridiculous. Who would have thought, JT? Yeah, we're going to give him some love. We got the good energy going right now. But who would have thought, JT, that when we first met Chad Guy, that one day we would be raiding his stream, that we would be supporting him by raiding his stream, right? That's a pretty wild conclusion, right? Here's our raid call, right? That's what he's under, Chad _ Guy 1776. Let me see if I can find him. Oh yeah, he is. All right, we're gonna be. Oh, this is great. I'm so excited about this. I am so excited about this. This is gonna be amazing. All right, we're gonna make this guy's existence right here. All right, it's like one of these small little things. All right, you know what? He's been a member of the community for a long time. Yeah, should we start trolling him? Get a little playback in. All right, this is beautiful. This is such. I love the way this is playing out. I'm so happy to be alive right now. Chad _ Guy. Here it is. Miniatures and models. Those of you who don't know, Chad Guy has been a resident troll for many, many years, but he's also a member of the community, and he's like, he's like a fairly decent human being. Troll with my whole chest. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. This could be the worst mistake I've ever made, but I'm pretty sure it won't be. I'm pretty sure it's going to be funny. All right. Thank you all so much for being here. I love you all unconditionally. You're like my family away from my family, right? You're a part of me, all right? We're going to rate Chad Guy. Send him some love. This guy deserves it. He's playing a game right now. We're going to send him some love. And yeah, I'll see you all around. Be nice to the people you see, right? Hold on a second. No, we're going to raid now. We're not raiding in a minute. All right, here we go. See you later.